Hello, I'm here again for the Friday tonic. I'm Josephine, and my channel is Language Joes, an academy of knowledge economy. Every Tuesday, I release a video on teachings of core course. But Fridays, I will be releasing little clips, short videos on life generally, on what we need to do to be highly successful one way or the other. Last Friday, I released one titled Benefits of a Good Name. I know many of you viewed it. I want to thank you all because I got over 1.3k viewers. I would have loved it if I could turn all those views into subscribers. So I want to appeal to you to encourage me to please subscribe and share my channel. Please subscribe. Like my page, subscribe, and share. So I want to say happy Valentine. Yeah, I know Valentine was Monday, February 14, but this is still the same week, and we are still in the season. And to you younger ones there, Valentine is love, but Valentine is not sex. Love is not even sex. Sex is just a byproduct of love. So when we are connecting, when we are sharing that love, don't think solely on sex. And I mean sexual intimacy. I'm not talking about gender here. I'm talking about sexual intimacy. Because all over, when they think, oh, it's Valentine's season, no, it's the time to be intimate. And at times, we even have some false sexual relationship at that time. We shouldn't be. So I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is there now. I'm talking today on the 4 P's to success. When you look at highly successful people, what we call achievers, they have all developed these 4 P's. These 4 P's are like energy circuits. These 4 P's, they are keys to an awesome life. The 4 P's are for fulfilled life. Like I said, the fundamental of modernity in any kind of purpose depend on these 4 keys. And the very first P, which is physical, you can see the image of somebody running, sprinting. That's a form of exercise. But there are other major and various types of exercise one can do. And when we talk about physical, it's more than just exercising. It consists of diet. For instance, if you are obese, even if you are not obese, you just think you are a little bit heavier than what you should be, you can diet. Then you exercise. Either you walk regularly, you jog, or you sprint, you run, or you just go to a fitness center where you carry lift, you carry all sorts of things. But find time to do a kind of exercise. And I think walking is one simplest type of exercise that anybody can get involved into. You can just walk around. Then your biochemistry of your body, you must check it out to be sure it's balanced. Neurochemistry, and then solitary. Solitary is the spirituality, meditation. Find time to go to the presence of your creator, your God. Even if you don't believe there is God, be in solitude. That's a form of spirituality where you keep silence and you hear things. So physical is P1. P2, you can see connectivity. No one is an island. Honestly, nobody is an island. And then you always say, oh, the whole world is a global village. Anywhere in the world now, you can connect with your friends, you can connect with any kind of person, either through Facebook, either through WhatsApp, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. But relationships involving direct connection and impact consists of first self, loving yourself correctly, then family. If you are married, we talk about your wife and your children. If you are not married, we talk about your siblings, or you talk about your parents. If you are still young, we talk about your parents, your dad, your mom, or your guardian. Family, relatives, cousins, nephews, nieces, uncles, aunties, then co-workers. I know some people work from home now, but if you have to go physically to your working place, you meet some workers yourself. Even if you work at home, there are still some of your co-workers you are interacting on phone, on WhatsApp. Your neighbors, even if you live alone in your apartment or in your house or in your mansion or your brothers, wherever you live in, you still have neighbors on your left, on your right, across the road, around you. And then social spirituality, social too, like in corporate worship. If you go to church or you go to any form of center of worship, either you're a Muslim or you're a Christian or you are Hindu or wherever you are, your kind of religion you prefer, or even if you don't profess any religion, you go to some community centers. The social is spirituality that you want to exercise. Then the third P is professional. You can see, I know a lot of us, we want this $100 to ourselves. We can draw it to ourselves that, oh, I want multiple of those $100 to be in my account, to be around me, to be in my pocket, for me to carry away. So relationship involving indirect connection and impact and value exchange with the world. That is, there are some relationship that they do not impact directly, but they have a lot on your value exchange. That is how we get paid. Everybody wants to do something. And when you are doing something as a job, as a work, you want to know how you get paid for that. Your brand. You find that most of these people in the entertainment industries, they're creating a brand for themselves. Some kind of elites, they create brand for yourself. So what's your own brand? Your brand can at least turn into value exchange, dollars or whatever valuation you are, pounds, euros. Influence and resources. Do you know a lot of your continuity influence alone can bring you a lot? Your professional influence, your professional resources, your production capacity, your innovation, your creation. God created us in his image and likeness. So we are creators. So what are you creating? What are you creating that is bringing you that value exchange? Professional. Also, the last P is your purpose. What is my life purpose? I mean, we should keep on reminding ourselves and asking ourselves, what is my life purpose? The impact on our world consists of mission, your vision, your values, your dreams. You see, when you dream and you actualize these dreams to become reality, I'm not talking about you scheming. Scheming has no real, it's not a purpose. But dreams can be a purpose in your life. What's your mission? What's your vision? What do you want? What are your objectives or goals? What do you want to achieve? You need to think about it. You need to think about it. And the governing principles of each P, the physical, the personal, professional, and purpose. For physical is balance, strength, stamina, pliability. That is, you have mental sharpness. You have a nerve flow in your mind, because the mind is a seat of acquired knowledge, of wisdom, of reasoning. So when you do physical activities, this gives you a kind of balancing. It gives you this mental and emotional equilibrium. And then it gives you spiritual peace. And that's why you can say, oh, I have peace in my heart. You know, when you finish walking around, you come back home, you drink your water or you drink your juice or whatever, you have peace in your heart. Especially when you go on that's your individual solitude, which is the spirituality aspect. You have peace in your heart. So your physical, which is the first P, the governing principles will give you balance, will give you strength, will give you stamina, pliability, that is mental sharpness, emotional equilibrium, and spiritual peace. For personal, thoughtful communication, a process of interpersonal communication that is designed to improve connection to others. Have you ever failed in any kind of relationship? Have you ever looked into yourself, examined yourself, x-rayed yourself? Maybe there's something wrong with your personal connectivity, how you treat relationships, or you want to put the blames on others. It lies on you, only you. When you love yourself correctly, to improve your relationships. Then for the governing principles for professional, it leads to diversified growth, constant growth of influence and potential resources and output in the areas of finance, authority, creativity. Your finance begins to grow. That's why you begin to, little by little, increase your financial stability. Your economic and finances, everything will be on the constant growth. And then purpose, which is the last P, the 4P. Then you begin to get answers to what was like, what we are good at, what the world needs, what we can get paid to do. You know, when you really now know your purpose, then you know what you are like. You know what you are very good at to do. You know what the world around you needs. The people surrounding you, your area of influence, your area of resources. And then you know where you can get paid to increase your finance. The conclusion, you know, to feel fulfilled, we must be doing what we are meant to do, honestly. Because if you are not doing what you are meant to do, you won't have that peace in your heart. You have that peace in your mind. You won't feel fulfilled. So fulfillment comes only by doing what you are meant to do. The purpose drives us to success. All the 4Ps, like I said initially, they are energy circuits, where purpose is both the input and the output, the feel and the result. Sorry. I want to direct you, if you don't know about it, just a thought, it's like a drop that you can research on, you can read more on. The personality theories. in trying to help you. Let's know what's your own personality. Learn about the personality theories to be able to place yourself well. Maybe you then need to read about three drivers by Adrian Morden. The Adrian Morden, that is, who talks about belonging, individually, meaning, and purpose. Or you need to research or read into Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which talk about self-actualization, esteem, love and belonging, safety, physiological needs. And the last one I'm recommending is Six Core Needs by Tony Robbins, where he talk about certainty, variety, significance, love and connection, growth continuation. Your growth continuation, you need to read that, and you will see all these P's that I have enumerated: physical, personal, professional, purpose. They are the energy circuit, the keys to fulfillment, to give you success, to give you purpose-driven life. I wish you well. Join me on Tuesday on my core teaching. I'm still reviewing my book, Spiritual Formation 1, and I think on Tuesday, next Tuesday, we'll be talking about spiritual warfare. I guess so. Spiritual warfare. And that will be the last of that book review before we go into something else in March. So, stay in love. Love you. Thank you.